What do you get when you mix 5 tech nerds who know nothing about building cars with a 2002 Ford Escort ZX2? Well, this is the story of Savage Orchid Racing. Savage Orchid started out as a handful of tech nerds who wanted to race in Lemons, but they needed a car. They were hoping for something turnkey, so they did what a lot of Lemons folks do. They bought something that was already built up as a Lemons car.
Smart.
This tried and true Escort ZX2 was previously owned by 2 other Lemons teams and came with just about everything these guys needed.
Shut up and take my money!
That included, on the front, stock brake calipers, the cheapest rotors money can buy, and Porterfield R4E pads. On the back, they've got stock drum brakes that were adapted to stock SR calipers using a special unobtainium bracket. The drivers have described the brake bias as, quote, so bad the rear brakes are barely even functional.
On a similar performance note, when this car first came out, the ZX2 was marketed as the sporty version of the Escort, but let's be real, it's still an Escort. It's slightly sportier looking and has slightly stiffer suspension, but it's just really stock parts with upgraded shocks and struts. And the only thing that's upgraded is how much it flops around when you're actually racing it.
Flop it, flop it, flop it, flop it, flop it, flop it.
So in the end, it's got more aggressive body styling, a modest bump in power, it's got a 2.0 Z-Tech motor, but really, it's just an Escort with ZX2 slapped on it.
Oh, and a spoiler if you got the Sport package. The team describes the engine as seemingly bomb-proof. It's got a janky cold air intake, a $75 eBay header, and makes 130 horsepower.
On a good day.
Despite all that horsepower, it's really not that fast. But hey, it's reliable, which in the world of Lemons is really the most dangerous weapon of all. This thing is actually pretty competitive and has come pretty close to winning Class B and even overall.
But more importantly, they've won 3 or 4 trophies just for their incredible themes. They've been Mattia Bonato with a Ferrari F1 theme. They've been Pokemon.
Pika pika.
They've even been French pole vaulters. Grimace from McDonald's joined the team for his birthday a couple years back. Technically, that was part of the theme on their other car, a Datsun 280ZX. Now, just to clarify, just because ZX2 and 280ZX both have ZX in their name does not mean the parts are interchangeable.
Well, shit.
They've had a blast with both cars, but the ZX2 in particular is very forgiving. They've been able to put a lot of people with literally 0 track experience behind the wheel with great success. They often call it a front-wheel drive Miata because you can just bury it into a turn and the front-wheel drive will pull you through.
Yeah, and the ZX2 is the foundation that took Savage Orchid from 5 complete greenhorns with 1 car to about a dozen what are now real racers with multiple cars. They got a shared workshop, years of great memories, and have no signs of slowing down.
Some of their kids were literal babies when this madness began, and now they're helping prepare the cars before each race. They're taking part in the themes.
I appreciate the fact she is not removing the cookie from her mouth, but just slowly consuming it.
And some are even old enough to get real seat time.
You never start them too young.
Because the ZX2 is too reliable and the Savage Orchid guys are masochists, they've gone all in on Datsuns. They've got the one Grimace 280ZX, and now they're doing a second 280ZX. And now they'll have 2 cars that have parts that will be interchangeable.
Smart.
They recently sold the ZX2 to a bunch of freshman automotive engineering students at Purdue University who immediately caught the Lemons bug after learning why the car was dressed as Pikachu.
I believe the children are our future. Thank you.
So that really just resets the clock. This plucky ZX2 is now ready to help another rookie team establish themselves in this, the pinnacle of motorsport.
Every second you don't subscribe or watch one of these videos, another Vega is sent to the crusher. Won't you help us save Classic?